Gemini, in exactly 47 days, something massive shifts for you, and I just pulled the most shocking card that nobody sees coming for your sign. The Hermit just appeared, but not in the way you think. This is about you, leading others through your breakthrough, not hiding away. Everyone thinks Gemini needs to slow down and reflect, but actually, your power comes from teaching what you discover in real time. I have been reading for over 15 years, and I have never seen the Hermit show up this way for an air sign. This is your moment to become the guide while you are still on the journey yourself. Listen, Gemini, your comments are already going insane on this topic. 3 people just messaged me saying they felt this energy shift yesterday. One person said they literally got offered a teaching position out of nowhere. Another said they suddenly understood something they have been struggling with for months. This energy is real, and it is happening right now. But here is what is going to blow your mind. The battle you have been fighting, the one that has been draining you, exhausting you, making you question everything. That battle is about to flip completely. You are not just going to win it, Gemini. You are going to realize you were fighting the wrong war entirely. The Hermit is showing me something incredible. You know how everyone always tells you to pick one thing, focus on one path, stop jumping around so much. Well, guess what? Your ability to see multiple perspectives, to connect seemingly unrelated dots, to jump from idea to idea. That is not your weakness, Gemini. That is your superpower, and the Hermit is about to show you exactly how to weaponize it. I am seeing you in a position where people are coming to you for answers. Not because you have all the answers, but because you know how to find them. You know how to ask the right questions. You know how to see what others miss because your mind works differently than everyone else. The battle you have been fighting is against your own nature. You have been trying to be linear when you are naturally quantum. You have been trying to be consistent when you are naturally adaptive. You have been trying to be predictable when you are naturally innovative. And that is what changes in 47 days. Oh, my community members saw this coming last week when I shared the energy forecast. They were like, this feels huge for Gemini specifically. And now I know why. The Hermit is not asking you to go inward, Gemini. The Hermit is asking you to take people with you on your inner journey, to make your process transparent, to show others how you think, how you connect, how you solve problems. This is your new story, Gemini. The story where you stop apologizing for how your mind works and start celebrating it. The story where you stop trying to fit into other people's boxes and start building your own playground. The story where you stop being the student and start being the teacher, even while you are still learning. But wait, there is more. The second card that came through is absolutely mind-blowing. The 5 of Cups appeared, but reversed. Now, normally this card is about disappointment, about loss, about focusing on what went wrong. But reversed, and for your energy, Gemini, this is about something completely different. This is about you finally letting go of the disappointments that have been holding you back. Those times when people did not understand you, those times when you felt like you failed because you could not stick to one thing. Those times when you felt broken because your mind works differently than everyone else. All of that disappointment, all of that self-judgment, all of that internal criticism, it is done. The 5 of Cups reversed is showing me that you are about to have a complete emotional breakthrough. You are going to look at all those moments you thought were failures and realize they were actually preparation. Every time you started something new, every time you changed direction, every time you followed your curiosity instead of sticking to the plan. Those were not mistakes, Gemini. Those were data collection. Your brain has been gathering information, making connections, building a database of experiences that most people will never have because they stay in their lane. But you have been building something bigger. You have been preparing for something that requires all of those experiences, all of those perspectives, all of those connections. And in 47 days, you are going to see exactly what you have been building toward. The Five of Cups reversed is telling me that the sadness, the disappointment, the feeling like you were behind everyone else or doing things wrong, all of that transforms into gratitude. Gratitude for your unique path. Gratitude for your different way of thinking. Gratitude for every twist and turn that brought you to this moment. The comments are absolutely exploding right now. Someone just said they are crying because this is exactly what they needed to hear. Another person said they just quit their job last week because it felt too small, and now they understand why. The energy is shifting for so many of you right now, and I can feel it through the screen. But Gemini, we are just getting started because the third card is going to change everything. The King of Wands just appeared, and this is not about career in the traditional sense. This is about you stepping into your power as a creator of realities, not just adapting to what exists, but actually creating new possibilities that did not exist before. The King of Wands is showing me that your great leap is not just personal, it is going to impact other people in ways you cannot even imagine right now. You are about to become someone who opens doors that were previously locked, someone who creates opportunities that did not exist before, someone who shows others what is possible when you stop following the rules and start making your own. This is huge, Gemini, because the King of Wands represents mastery. But your mastery is not about becoming an expert in one thing. Your mastery is about becoming an expert at connecting things, an expert at seeing patterns, an expert at finding the thread that ties seemingly unrelated concepts together, an expert at creating bridges between different worlds. I am seeing you in conversations where you are the one saying, "What if we tried this completely different approach? What if we looked at it from this angle that nobody has considered? What if we combined these two things that have never been combined before?" And people are going to listen, Gemini, because you are going to have the results to back up your crazy ideas. The King of Wands is telling me that your new story starts with you trusting your instincts completely. No more second-guessing yourself. No more asking for permission. No more waiting for someone else to validate your ideas. You know what you know, and you are ready to act on it with complete confidence. But here is the part that is going to give you chills. The battle you are going to win, the one that seemed impossible just weeks ago, you are going to win it not by fighting harder, but by changing the entire game. The King of Wands is showing me that you are going to find a solution that makes the problem irrelevant. You are going to create an option that nobody else saw coming. This is classic Gemini energy at its highest level. Instead of choosing between option A and option B, you create option C that nobody knew was possible. Instead of fighting the system, you build a better system. Instead of trying to prove yourself within existing frameworks, you create new frameworks that showcase your unique gifts. My private community is having a complete meltdown over this transit in the best way. They are sharing stories about sudden clarity, unexpected opportunities, and this feeling like everything is finally starting to make sense. And now I understand why. The King of Wands energy is activating for all air signs, but especially for Gemini. The fourth card just appeared, and I am getting goosebumps. The Three of Pentacles showed up, and this is about collaboration, but not in the way you think. This is not about you fitting into someone else's team. This is about you creating teams around your vision. This is about people wanting to work with you because of your unique perspective. The Three of Pentacles is showing me that your great leap involves other people, but you are the catalyst. You are the one who brings people together. You are the one who sees how different skills and talents can combine to create something amazing. You are the one who makes connections that other people miss. I am seeing you in situations where you are the bridge between different groups, different industries, different ways of thinking. Your ability to speak multiple languages, not just literally but conceptually, makes you incredibly valuable in a world that is becoming more interconnected every day. The Three of Pentacles is telling me that collaboration is your secret weapon, Gemini. But not passive collaboration where you just go along with what everyone else wants. active collaboration where you bring your ideas, your connections, your unique perspective to the table, and it changes the entire dynamic of the group. Your new story is not about working alone, even though the hermit appeared first. It is about being the person who helps other people work together more effectively, being the translator between different perspectives, being the connector who sees opportunities that others miss, being the innovator who asks, what if we tried it this way instead? The battle you are winning is the battle against small thinking, against playing it safe, against staying in your lane, against being what other people expect you to be instead of who you actually are. The Three of Pentacles is showing me that when you step fully into your authentic power, other people want to be part of what you are creating. Someone just commented that they felt a physical shift in their chest when I said that about small thinking. Another person said they just realized they have been dimming their light to make other people comfortable. The energy is moving through all of you right now, and it is beautiful to witness. But Gemini, the fifth card is going to absolutely shock you because it makes no sense with traditional tarot interpretation, but makes perfect sense for your energy right now. The Eight of Swords appeared, and normally this card is about feeling trapped, feeling stuck, being unable to see your options. But for your energy, this card is about something completely different. The Eight of Swords is showing me that you are about to have a breakthrough moment where you realize that the limitations you thought were real were actually just illusions. The boundaries you thought you had to respect were actually just suggestions. The rules you thought you had to follow were actually just one way of doing things, not the only way. This is massive, Gemini, because the Eight of Swords is revealing that your great leap comes from recognizing that you have way more freedom than you realized, way more options than you thought, way more power than you have been using. The swords around you are not trapping you. They are showing you all the different directions you could go if you just chose to move. Your new story is about you refusing to be limited by other people's definitions of what is possible, refusing to be trapped by conventional wisdom, refusing to stay small because it makes other people comfortable. The Eight of Swords reversed is pure liberation energy, and it is coming for you in a big way. I am seeing you in situations where people are telling you something cannot be done, and you are like, watch me. Where people are saying you have to choose one path, and you are like, why not create my own path that includes elements of multiple paths? Where people are saying that is not how things work, and you are like, maybe it is time for things to work differently. The battle you are winning with the Eight of Swords is the battle against limited thinking, against accepting restrictions that do not actually serve you, against staying trapped in boxes that other people built, against believing that your options are limited when actually your options are infinite. I had to turn off personal reading bookings yesterday because the energy was just too intense. People are having breakthrough after breakthrough, and I can barely keep up. But this is what happens when these major energetic shifts occur. Everything that was stuck suddenly starts moving all at once. The sixth and final card is going to bring this whole reading together in a way that will give you absolute clarity about what is coming. The Ace of Cups appeared, and this is about a completely new beginning in how you relate to your own emotions, your own intuition, your own inner knowing. The Ace of Cups is telling me that your great leap is not just mental or strategic, it is deeply emotional. You are about to feel a level of self-love, self-acceptance, and self-celebration that you have never experienced before. You are about to fall in love with your own unique way of being in the world. This is the card of new emotional beginnings, of fresh starts in how you feel about yourself and your path. The Ace of Cups is showing me that all the confusion, all the self-doubt, all the wondering if you are doing things right, all of that is about to be replaced with this deep, unshakable knowing that you are exactly who you are supposed to be. Your new story with the Ace of Cups is about trusting your feelings completely, trusting your excitement when something lights you up, even if it does not make logical sense, trusting your resistance when something feels wrong, even if everyone else thinks it is a great opportunity, trusting your instincts to know what serves you and what does not. The battle you are winning with the Ace of Cups is the battle against emotional suppression, against pretending to feel differently than you actually feel, against hiding your enthusiasm because other people might think it is too much, against dimming your emotional range because other people are not comfortable with intensity. I am seeing you embracing all of your emotions as valuable information, your excitement as guidance toward what you should pursue, your boredom as guidance away from what does not serve you, your curiosity as guidance toward what you need to explore, your intuition as guidance toward opportunities that logic might miss. The Ace of Cups is showing me that your great leap includes a complete emotional renaissance. You are about to experience feelings you have never felt before, joy that is bigger than you thought possible, excitement about your future that feels almost too good to be true, love for yourself that transforms how you show up in the world. But here is what ties all 6 cards together, Gemini, and this is where it gets really exciting. The Hermit showed you that you are ready to guide others. The Five of Cups reversed showed you that your disappointments were actually preparation. The King of Wands showed you that you are ready to create new realities. The Three of Pentacles showed you that collaboration amplifies your power. The Eight of Swords showed you that your limitations were just illusions. And the Ace of Cups is showing you that emotional freedom is the foundation of everything else. Your great leap is not just one thing, Gemini. It is a complete life transformation. It is you stepping into a version of yourself that you have been building toward for years without even realizing it. It is you finally understanding that everything that made you different also makes you powerful. The new story that is beginning for you is the story of authentic leadership. Not leadership that comes from following a formula or copying what other people do. Leadership that comes from being so completely yourself that other people are inspired to be completely themselves too. You are about to win the battle against conformity, against small thinking, against emotional suppression, against limited beliefs about what is possible. You are about to step into a reality where your unique gifts are not just accepted, but celebrated, where your different way of thinking is not just tolerated, but sought after. In 47 days, Gemini, you are going to look back on this moment and realize this was when everything changed. This was when you stopped trying to fit in and started standing out. This was when you stopped playing small and started playing big. This was when you stopped being afraid of your own power and started using it to create the life you actually want. The comments are going absolutely crazy right now, and I can feel the energy shifting for so many of you. This is what happens when you remember who you really are and give yourself permission to be that person fully. Your future is bright, Gemini. Your leap is great. Your story is just beginning, and it is going to be amazing. If you want more of this energy, you know where to find me. Subscribe now because your future depends on staying connected to these insights. The universe is speaking directly to you through these cards and through this energy, and you do not want to miss what is coming next. Hit that subscribe button because this energy is just getting started, and you are going to want to be here for every single breakthrough that is coming your way.